Tobias Lindholm, director of 2016 Oscar nominee A War, is set to write in Helm crime series The Investigation. Based on the probe into the murder of Swedish journalist Kim Wall, the drama is being developed by Miso Film, Denmark's TV2 and TV4 and Sweden's C More. The six-part series centers on the Copenhagen Police and its head of homicide, Jens Møllers' investigation, and follows the methodical, unusual and technical work that enabled them to solve Wall's murder.
The case has been in the headlines this year after entrepreneur Peter Madsen was convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment in April, following a widely publicized trial. Wall was a Swedish freelance journalist who went missing in 2017 after boarding Madsen's submarine to interview him. The sub put out a distress call and sunk on the morning of August 11. Madsen was rescued and initially claimed to have let Wall off the boat before it sank. Her dismembered body parts were later found in different locations around the area. The investigation will offer unique insight into the complex work carried out by Møller. It is being made in close cooperation between Lindholm, Møller and Wall's parents, Ingrid and Joachim Wall. Says Møller, a murder case in which you are looking for a submarine, and where you have a perpetrator before you have a body, is by its very nature spectacular. It's also a case that quite naturally has consumed Kim Wall's family and friends, and therefore also a case that drew the public's attention to an unusually high degree. Ingrid and Joachim Wall say, "We decided early on that Kim's fate should not be forgotten, and we developed a close relationship with Jens Møller over the course of the case. Our conversations with both Jens and Tobias have caused us to trust that the story of how Kim's murder was solved will be told from the right perspective and with respect for all who knew and loved Kim." For Lindholm, in the making of a crime series like this that is built on real events and the life of real people, I cannot and will not act alone. The cooperation with Jens Møller, and Ingrid and Joachim Wall are therefore imperative.
I don't want to make a crime series that is beguiled by the perpetrator or the crime. I am, however, interested in the processes and the people who solved the crime, as well as the people who must go on with their lives despite it. It's therefore a fully conscious decision that the perpetrator at no time will figure in the series. He adds, Jens Møller and Copenhagen's police investigated the case methodically, tirelessly and loyally, until only the unbearable facts remained. I have worked closely with professional soldiers and hostage negotiators in my films A War and A Hijacking and have described their lives authentically and realistically. I wish, in the same manner, to make a crime series that cuts out all the colorful stuff and depicts the reality and the facts soberly and precisely. Katrine Vogelsong, head of fiction, TV2 Denmark, commented, "It's a story about a unique and thrilling police investigation and a policeman who has to use alternative methods to solve the case. There is no doubt that Tobias Lindholm is the right person to bring this story to the audience in respect of the victim and her family." Lindholm's feature credits include R, The Hijacking and A War. The latter premiered in Venice in 2015 and was Denmark's foreign language Oscar entry, scoring a nomination.
He was also scriptwriter on the acclaimed series Borgen and is a collaborator of Thomas Vinterberg, having written the 2012 Oscar-nominated film The Hunt. Recently he worked with David Fincher on Netflix original series Mindhunter, for which he wrote and directed 2 episodes. The investigation was initiated and will be developed and produced by Miso Film together with Møller and Lindholm.
Miso Film recently produced TV2's timely and critically acclaimed miniseries Warrior, and, among others, TV4/C More's crime series Møllers, based on the novels of Anne Holt. The investigation is co-produced with TV2 Denmark, Swedish TV4 and C More and Outline Film, in cooperation with TV2 and Norway, Copenhagen Film Fund, and with support from the Danish Film Institute's Public Service Fund. The series will be distributed internationally by Fremantle.
The investigation is expected to go into production in 2019.
What do you think about it? Share your opinion in the comments below the video. And also subscribe to the channel not to miss new, interesting videos.